Hi, this is Jilly Bling. What do you think about today's project? Isn't that fun? It is a product suite titled Modern Christmas. It's an online exclusive, and the stamp set is called Ornamental Christmas. And on this project, I'm focusing mostly on designer paper. These are cut from designer paper. This is designer paper. And then just words from a different set. And this I saw online, and I copied it from Judy May, and I have a link to her blog where she shows photos of her project, which is a bit different, but you could take a look at her link too. And Judy, thank you for sharing. I love this project. The minute I saw it, I love this project. So that's what we'll do today. And we'll use Ornamental Christmas Bundle. Look at the nice words. Great trees. These trees are right here. That's on the designer paper that I hand cut, or else you could use these trees, and there's dies to cut those out, plus a lot of other dies. For the words on this project, I used Wishing You Joy. And what's interesting about this set, and they've done this once before, and I think they've done it with great success, where they have perfect words, and then they have it in 3 different fonts. Example, May Your Christmas Be Bright. May your Christmas be bright. May your Christmas be bright. Notice how they're different sizes, large, medium, and small. Same with Noel. Different fonts, and the fonts kind of match each other. These fonts match and these fonts, but it's in different sizes. So it's perfect for when you're making a card, you need a greeting. It's like, oh, I love the word, but it just doesn't fit. Maybe one of these other ones will. And Sending You Cheer, 3 of them, and Wishing You Joy, 3 of them. It's kind of fun. And Ornamental Christmas dies. So look at all these dies. These are 2 separate pieces, and they could decorate the ornament, or you could use these dots to decorate the ornament, or decorate the star. And I think these would be great as gift tags, where if you were to just die cut them, and if you want, stamp on the inside of it and have it flip over with a little hole in the top, that would be a great gift tag. So it's a fun set. This is for the 2 trees that are in the stamp set. Spotlight on Nature, and some old circle dies I have, and that's for these circles right here. Okay. So, gave credit to Judy May for sharing. We'll be using the gold striped mesh band ribbon. And on the sample card, I did a double bow. And right here, and I think that works out great. But I think it'd also be nice just to wrap it around the center band and then just have a knot. That would be nice too. So we'll see how it goes today, but we'll definitely use the ribbon. Here are the paper pieces. So here's the designer paper. You just cut those out, and it's dots on the back. This is the designer paper. Oh, that's so pretty with the stars on the back. It's hard to cut one sheet when the back side is so pretty. So here's what the product suite looks like. This was available in early September. It includes the designer. If you get the product suite, it costs $89. And you get all the items listed in this picture and on this page. Designer paper, the bundle, large gold hoops, which are awesome, and black, white, and gold, they call it baker's twine. I'm not going to be using that today just because I think I've used it on all kinds of other projects and I don't have any more here. Or you could get just the bundle, but the paper is really nice. And so when you cut out the 1 sheet of paper, let me find that, has the dots on the back. I think I have 2 packages here. You get, here we go. You get, is it 11 triple trees. See how there's 3 of them? And then you get 11 single trees, or 11 triple trees, and this is counted for the inside as one of the 11 not. I guess it's 11 triple, and then 11 either single or double for the inside of the card, which is great for one sheet of paper. You can make 11 cards. 22 cards is a really good start, and I think after you make about 20, it's like, okay, I need a different design. And on the sample card, I use these little bunches of stars, cut them out, and for instance, this triple grouping, it doesn't have a star on the top of any of the trees, which I think is cute. So you could just take one of the stars that's kind of off to the side or off to the bottom, cut it out and put it on top of the tree. That one has one, but like for this one here, if you want. I think it's cute no matter which way, but it's nice to know that one sheet of paper, you have enough for 11 card fronts and just a little one or twosie on the inside. Okay, but here's the paper. And I did have like one, maybe it makes 12 card fronts, because this is for the 2 sheets of paper, this is what I had left. But the paper with the trees on it, that makes a definite 11. Let me find that one. Maybe. It's just also pretty. I love I want it, I have a plan to do something using this ornament paper. What's on the back of that? Okay. I'm glad to be using the foil paper, and I love this one. I'm looking for the trees paper. I know I didn't use it all. Here we go. So this paper is used for the top and the bottom. And you just cut a strip. It's easy to cut the strip because when you look through here, you have it in your paper cutter, you could tell exactly where you're going to cut. Because see, from the bottom of that one to the top of that, and there are, I think, 11 designs. Or how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, and you need 5.5 inches for the top, 5.5 inches for the bottom, which means you'll have just 1 inch of excess. And then of course this part up here will be discarded. But that's nice to have very little waste on designer paper. When does that happen? So this is one sheet with the stars. Falaala is as cute as can be. I want to use that on something. That with the holly, that's just okay. Ooh, it could be fun to color it in. But you know what? I like the falaala a lot. I really like this sheet. That side, it's okay. I like that one. This one I want to use with the ornaments. So this will probably be a tomorrow project. That side, okay. This one we're using the other side. Oh, that's an ornament. I think I have 2 packages of paper here. Did we get through all of them? I think so. Okay, but you can see how nice the paper is. Ooh, more cards. And then gold foil. Okay. Let's get started. So here's a sample, here's the cards. So the paper cut sizes are in the video description down at the bottom. And then I'll have a link for all the products used to make this card. So there's that. And this black just gets attached. Oop, we ate dinner. Tony smoked a pork shoulder. Actually, I think 2 of them in his smoker. I don't know if it was 6 or 8 hours. And it came out so good. I'm like, I can't eat just plain that. And he's like, no, we're going to have it with the salad. I'm like, okay. It was really good. So he's in there chopping it up into pieces. And the kids are coming over tomorrow. And he's going to have Michaela pick up some rolls so we could do like little sliders. But you know how it is when you eat, well, not everyone eats meat, but when you eat meat and it's kind of rich and you're not full, but you're just definitely not hungry. Even with salad, that's how I am right now. Not sleepy at all. So when I'm attaching this piece of designer paper, I have it drop down just a little bit. And that's because I don't want it, definitely don't want it up too high, because then you would feel it I don't want that. And here from the bottom, there's just a tiny little sliver of black cardstock. Then hopefully I cut it correctly and I don't have to trim off these ends. This one looks pretty good. Okay. So next is to fussy cut these pieces, and I did it. Okay, so that's ready. And then let's do some circle cutting. Oh, okay, so in the dies, we'll do the circle cutting, but in the dies there is the star. And I'm like, well, that would be perfect to put on top of a tree, but I think it's too big for this project. And I looked up what Judy May did, and she had stars from a few years ago. And I looked online, and there are some sequins that I just ordered. They'll be here soon. And they have stars in them, gold stars, and I think that would be perfect. But for now, when you look at that, don't they look just a little bit too bulky for this project? I think so. So, no stars. Yes, circles. So that's what this paper is for. Yeah, I don't think so. It just doesn't, I don't think it works. Okay, so we have large, medium, small. Small is the light. Medium is the metallic. You could do this in, now, just because, I was going to say you could do it in silver or any color, but because the tree is in gold, nope. Okay, so I'm going to cut these out. And they are right here. And there's nothing fancy about these, so I guess I could just glue them together. Nothing fancy other than they look good. Oh, I have a picture to show you. The picture is the dog, the Bo dog, and I know he's getting old, but this morning, I got up about 6:30, and he was just laying there upside down under the covers, because when Tony gets up, he gets up earlier. He covers him up. So I always ask, has a dog been out? And usually the answer is, yep, he's back in and he's back to being covered. But today the answer was no. And I looked over at him and he looked so comfortable. He looked as comfortable as I did before I woke up. Look at this. Oh, I even did a video. Look at that. Look at that dog. See, he was upside down in his tummy. And see how he has his little blanket, that's his pillow. And the blue one is his pillow. Okay, here's the video. And I think he did a little bit of stirring, so I started doing the video. But keep in mind, he was there for 2 hours. And see how he just kind of hunkers down, rolls over, gets his head up underneath, his nose up underneath the blanket. Is that just the cutest? Okay. And then, this is a few minutes later. Yeah. That's a spoiled dog. When I grow up to be a dog, I wanna live here and sleep on that couch. And he takes up the whole couch. He's quite the boy. Okay, so let's attach. I think I want this paper, this gold foil. It has a little bit of texture to it. And I think it should be up and down or side by side. Going across, landscape or portrait. On here, it's diagonal. I was in a diagonal mood earlier, I guess. Maybe I should just keep with it. Okay, so to attach the cutest ever little trees, dimensionals on the top, and glue on the bottom. Why? I don't know. Just because. That's what we do. A little bit of glue. These trees seem smaller. These ones look a little bigger, maybe because I have the stars on there. I think maybe this project I'll hold off I'm putting these stars, maybe I'll just do these as like background stars. See, the paper colors from the designer paper to the Stampin' Up! White paper are just a hint different. And I kind of noticed that. Well, okay, we'll see. Let's do the words. So the words are going to go on this paper here. That will be layered with gold foil. And I want to use the words in the stamp set. So on a different project, I'm using 'Tis the Season, which is what Judy May used, and it fits perfectly. So this one I want to do Be Jolly on the outside and Merry Christmas on the inside. Okay, so if the circle is right here, in Memento, I'm going to do Be Jolly. And this one, the words, they do go straight. See how they're straight, but they're kind of a cursive? I don't know why I decided to make them crooked. I think it works great. But it's nice that the stamp set will let you do either way. Okay, so Be Jolly. Ooh, that's considerably smaller. Well, that gives me plenty of room for a double bow. Just do it right in the middle. Okay. You know what? I might try again just because I didn't get good coverage. Magic paper. Oh, that one's even worse. I think I just need to re-ink this. See how it's not good coverage? This one is better. The B is a little crooked. Well, I have the circle to cover stuff up. I have 4 chances. Oh, that's the winner. Okay. So I'm going to attach this. And the sequins, the little bling I used on the sample card is from last year's embellishment pack. I'll show you what that is. And then there's also a pack of snowflakes from last year, which would be cute on here too. Okay, so this can attach. Oh, let me try the ribbon around. So how would it be? Ribbon going around. I'm just going to twist this, pretending like it's a knot. And then this here. Well, see, that looks good too. But should the ribbon go around the whole card so that you could see the ribbon on the inside? It's a nice ribbon. I think just around this panel here. Oh, and let me show you a hack. So if you're like, oh, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get this around, just take a block and this can potentially save on ribbon too. Tony's outside talking on the phone. I have a feeling he called Kathy because that was just Kathy calling me, his sister. He is very, very busy. He's very social. He's always calling everyone. He's like, well, don't text me because I'm not going to look at my text until maybe once a day. Okay, so here's a bow, a knot. And you're probably thinking, well, what you gonna do with that? It's probably better if I didn't have the stamp on here. but you could have it go around anything. And I want it to go right about here, not too close to the circle, right about here. So when I'm looking at this, it's going to stretch to right. Are you like, what are you doing? But now watch this. And it's just going to wrap around to the underside. So when I'm looking at this knot, I think it should be, well, I don't know if I can flip it over. Because to me, this one is, well, do you want it going down or do you want it going up? Let me see if I can flip it over, if I have enough. No, I don't have enough. Okay, I'll just have to move the knot around a bit. Okay. So, take some tear tape and put it right here. And right here. Do you sometimes wonder, how do I get these little specks of stuff on here? It's not like I used an eraser or anything. Okay, remove the tear tape paper. Tear tape is good and strong. This is my chosen one. Probably should put this on. Got the washer going. I'll put more glue up here and down here in just a minute. But for now, it's gonna go on a little bit from the edge. Trees are up and down. I'll hold it up. And there'll be pictures on my blog, which is juliebling.com. So if you're making this, it makes it easy to copy it if you have lots of good pictures. So there's just a little bit, well, there's even less space over there. Oh, I had to put the ribbon. Why is it so hard today? Some days are just challenging. Okay. I'm hoping I don't put glue down here. It still might be wet, and I might be able to pull it up. Oh, you need more. Oh my gosh, today I'm just challenged. Take a glue dot. Hold it in place. I'm all confused. And my glue is drying. Okay. I'm going to make this work. Put that there. That's where I want the knot. Okay. That will fit there. And this, I'm going to hope, hasn't dried. Because remember I put glue just on the middle. Oh, it's good. We're good. That could go there. I'm looking at just that little bit of white showing. Okay. See, what happened to my knot? I probably didn't take the correct pieces. Like this is probably, what happens about that one? Oh, see, that changes what the knot looks like. I could do this just perfectly. But I guess if I'm challenged, then when you're challenged, you won't feel like you're alone. Okay, to me, that's looking good. And once I trim this, that'll look really good. Okay, so I would say just put glue on this and stick it down. But because of the ribbon in it, you might not get good sticky downness. So I'm going to use tear tape. Tear tape always works really good. And I'll put some right here. And that little bit that I have hanging over, after I pull off the paper, I could take the tear tape and just fold it back on itself. Make it disappear. Tear tape, I think, for stickiness is really good. Okay, this card isn't going anywhere. Okay, let's get the chair tape off, put glue on this, attach it to the card front, and then we'll worry about getting more liquid glue underneath the circle and get that attached proper. So today, Coach Todd from the high school came over because whenever we have trees that go down, because we don't have a wood-burning fireplace, Tony always calls Coach Todd, and he comes and helps cut them up and load it up, and Tony shouldn't be doing any of that because he had that hernia surgery. Some glue under there. So he came over, and Coach Todd has hound dogs, just like we have Bo, who is a Tennessee Walker Coonhound, but he also has hound dogs. He had one, and then today we met Clara, who is his second one, and she is the sweetest thing. And they always rescue them. So these are rescue dogs. And they were playing and running, and Clara has one bright light like this. Isn't this cute? Thank you, Donna. One bright blue eye. But Claire's a little bit skittish. Even when I was talking all sweet, Claire's like, I don't know you. I'm not going to go to you. But that's okay. I understand. But they were playing so good today. It's just fun to see them out there running. Remember how I said I was going to stick this down and I didn't? I know some of you are telling me, hey, stick that down. Well, here's another opportunity to say, this is what you do if you forget to do stuff. Okay. See, that looks good just like that. I think once I get those gold stars, what are they called? Gold stars, sequins with gold stars. I'm not sure what they are, but they're going to be perfect. I think I might cut out a gold star from here. But see, there's 3 different types of gold stars on here. Which one is, this star is the answer. I think this time I won't use these little bits. And this star is tiny. And then I'll just wait for the sequins to decorate the rest. Bo is out there knocking because Tony's talking on the phone out there because I'm doing a video. Okay, and the gold star will go right here. So I think gold stars have a up and a down. Like the 2 feet should go down. And then the one top, like a gingerbread man. Okay, so there's that. These, maybe I'll put both of them on the inside. This is the inside one. And then this is what I have from years gone by. Sparkle and Shine sequins, and this has the iridescent. Did you notice that on here? This is from that package where it has these little water dots and that the sequins that are just iridescent. So I don't think that they pick up any color in particular, just all the colors. So that's what this one. This one is white loose snowflakes, and this would be cute. But see, I'm not sure how good it will go with the, oh, that's really cute. How good it will go with the gold stars. That's really cute. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do 3 of these. Bo is knocking. He's saying, I want to be on the couch, sprawled out under the blanket with my pillow. If he knocks one more time. This one is missing an arm. I'll get that dog. We're almost done though. Tony's out there. How can he be out there? He's got to be cold. Hold on. Okay, those are really cute. I wish they would sell stuff for like 5 years. And then I'll just wait for the other gold stars to come in the mail. Okay, well this is kind of naked then. Okay, the snowflakes are gonna go, see they're cute on the black. I think they might disappear on the white though. They do, they have shadows. Well, 1, 2, 3, and the rest will be gold stars. You have to use what you have, right? Okay, so that's good. So for the inside, we have these pieces. So do you like the knot better or the double bow? I like them both. Okay, be jolly. Then on the inside, a simple, big, Merry Christmas. Okay, come on, you gotta stamp good. I should test it. Oh, that didn't stamp good. I need a new pad. Let's try this one. Tony's out whistling for Bo. Test this one. That's no better. Let's see how this one works. Oh, that one's not any better. Well, lately I've been taking the white craft ink pad and re-inking it with Memento. I know. And that works really good. But I'm glad I tested it. So if you have the Stamparatus, that's great. And if not, there's plenty of other stamp positioning tools that you can use. And then I could stamp it a few times, a few layers if needed. Okay, try another one. That one's pretty good. See, I would have taken that. Ah, much better. Okay. So, this is the winner. All of these need re-inking. So this will go here, and this one will get lots of stars and maybe a few snowflakes. Okay. So, mini dimensional. A little bit of glue. Right there. Sometimes it's nice to have cards that are a little bit easy. So these stars, I noticed that there's kind of a up and down to them. I had to look at the gingerbread man. Gingerbread man says this way. Right there. This one, these stars are either direction. So maybe up here a little bit. Okay, then 3 snowflakes. 1, too. See how you can see the difference in colors? I'm not sure that that's okay. Oh, these are different ones. So, 2 tiny ones and one of the bigger ones. I think there's just 2 sizes. I bet you a lot of you still have these. Okay. I think that the gold star sequins will make all the difference. Soon, soon, soon. Okay, there it is. What do you think? Boy, they're very different. Okay, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.